Lucia. Good morning and welcome back to This Morning on your number one leader. Now, this may feel a little awkward, and I'm smiling because what are the odds of this? So, for this very first segment, I have somebody very familiar to you guys. But before that, we are heading straight into the New Year's. New Year's full speed ahead. And of course, we need to be decked out in everything new for 2020. And I think this next person will agree when I'm saying we have to have our shoes on point for the new year. So, let's just kind of scoot on over. Hey, Chayla.
Hi! I miss you guys.
Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. How was your Christmas, by the way?
Very good.
You look like it was awesome. You look fresh, like you've been to the Sulphur Springs and all these things, but we'll leave that for another show.
You have a camera?
You're, you're here for in a different kind of capacity because we're heading into the new year, all new everything for 2020. And that's because you have a shoe business. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so everybody, I know from time to time you may hear me say Miss Purple Haze, etc., because that's just what I go by. So I started a business out of that because I just figured, first of all, I'm a size 10 girl, so the cat's out of the bag. It's not big feet though, and my feet are long and slender, but yeah, because of my struggles to find shoes that are trendy or unique or have some personality, I'd always have difficulty because the larger sizes would be gone or not there at all. So this was one of the reasons I started this business. And secondly, just to have shoes that help reflect people's personality, because that's what Purple Haze is all about anyways, just being true to yourself. And my theme, of course, going into 2020 is to show up and glow up, and that's why Purple Haze for Days is here. So this is my shoe business, people.
So since you mentioned show up and glow up, I think we should give her a little shoe cam. Let me just get on out the way.
I feel like I miss a little nail polish, but yeah, let's give it to that. All right.
All right. All fashion.
All right, so we can be Purple Haze always.
Okay, my girl. All right. So what are some of the stocks that you have available?
It's been roughly over a year that I've started it, but it's been low key. Throughout that time, I've been listening to the customers that I've had and what they're looking for. So right now I have a mix. You will find pencil heels, for our adventurous and daring divas. But for comfort and still being trendy and fashionable, you will find that I have a lot of block heels now. I have shorter pencil heels, and I also have wedges because I just realized St. Lucians don't really like pencil heels anymore. My first stock ever, I had tons of it. And then almost every other lady was like, oh my God, my feet on my knees and this and that. So, you kind of listen to your customers, switch it up. So we still keep it trendy. So you can get comfortable block heels. You can get wedges as well. And all of these things are trendy. Like there's the clear heels as well. So I have some of these too. Glitter and shimmer is in. The holographic, or what I like to call like the mermaid looking like shoes, like what I have on my feet right now. This is also in and trendy, so I have that as well too. So there's a little something for everybody. Comfort and still looking fashionable.
Awesome, great. So are you only catering for the size 10s, the wide width, or are you catering for everybody?
Okay, so I started off really with my focus for the larger sizes because that's kind of where the idea came from, because I couldn't find shoes for myself that I like down here or find them affordable. But right now I've kind of branched off a little bit, so I do try to cater for everybody. But again, it's a small business, so the smallest I have at the moment is from about size 7 up to size 11. But when I do shop for the stock, I give priority to the larger sizes because it really was where I was doing that. But again, I'm trying, and as it grows, then I'll be able to cater to more sizes, because now I'm getting people size 6 asking. So I feel like I might dabble with the two extremes, so the large and the very small, because it looks like we're the ones being left out from the market. But one other thing I wanted to highlight too is that I also wanted to make it affordable for persons. So we cap at 100, so you can get shoes for no more than $100. You will not spend more than that unless you buy more than one pair of shoe from me, So that's how it goes. So you can be fashionable and still not have to break the bank. And that is my theme. Let us show up, let us glow up. And remember, it's Purple Haze for Days.
All right. So before we end this interview, let me ask you, are you having any pop-up shop anytime soon? Because New Year is coming and we have parties coming up, events coming up, staff parties, all these things coming up. And I want to make sure I can get my shoe before that.
Well, you know what? I feel like a chicken without a head right now because a lot of people are messaging me. I am on Instagram, so you'll see the details on screen at Purple Haze, the number 4 days with a Z. You can also WhatsApp me 2868471 or call me directly 723-8807. As you may already know, I am on vacation, but I'm still doing the shoe hustle. So, as to say an exact pop up, no. However, I'm open to meeting clients. I will come to you. I'm not doing the morning show right now, thanks to Shannon holding on for me. So I can come to you. Actually, later on today, I'm going to be down in Viewfort and somebody messaged me who's there. So I am going to go and meet up. And again, you can try first. I always like people to try because sometimes we think we know our feet and then we really don't. So you can try it. And then if it's a match, then of course you'll be in the Purple Haze Club.
Awesome. Chayla, thank you so much. Her vacation is slowly coming to an end.
Womp womp. That's not true. I miss you guys anyway. So, and I'm sure Shannon needs a vacation too. She's been working.
Let's not even talk
I
about that.
appreciate
You know
you
what I'm
right
saying? Anyway, Chayla,
I'm
thank you so
vacationing
much.
where you're working.
Yes, that's fine. But anyway, St. Lucia, this is where we end it all up. Of course, we're going to give you some little B-roll of the shoe that she has. So if you are looking for shoes, you know exactly where to go or who to call. So we're going to ensure that we have you all dazzled up for the new year. Chayla, thank you so much. And we will see you on, when you return back to work.
Yes, people, I'll be coming back soon. But
Alright.
hopefully I'll see y'all when y'all order those shoes, okay?
All right, so that's it, guys. So we take a break right now. But of course, don't go too far because we have more for you on This Morning on your number one leader, DBS. Hey there, St. Lucia. So welcome back to This Morning. You already know we always wake you up in the know. If you're just joining us, you're right on time because we are prepping for New Year's. So first, we looked at getting shoes, the hottest shoes, keeping our feet trendy. But now it's all about the hair. We need that perfect hairstyle for the new year. We cannot go into 2020 looking stale, right? Nah. Now, usually, well, I shouldn't say usually, but y'all saw my Christmas hairstyle, that red and green, and so many of y'all were in love. Now, I don't normally give out my secrets nor who does my hair, but since we family, I trust y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all the hookup right now. So I have my hairstylist with me this morning. Her name is Anthea from Top Nouveau Salon. Hey, Anthea, good morning.
Good morning.
Season's greetings. Happy
Same
New
to
Year.
you.
I'm giving you Happy New Year in advance, eh?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
All right, so this is my stylist, everyone. So the person behind my trendy hairstyles, this is her right here, Top Nouveau, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, so talk to me, Anthea. Let's St. Lucia get to know you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm 36 years old. Well, I started hairdressing at 18.
What's your name, though?
My name is Anthea Doxley.
Okay.
I'm a mother of 3, married to a lovely guy named Aaron Doxley.
All right.
Yes, and my passion was always doing something different. You know, when I was at school, it was all about science. And then I get the thrill working with my hands. It's all about working with the products, with the hair, how to blend in, how to make you look fabulous without anybody recognizing like whether it's yours or whether it's not yours. Make sure like whatever hairstyle you get blends with your dress.
Right.
That's one of my aim. Even if you have a hair problem, especially the edge, I can fix you up, hook you up, make you look good.
Nice. So how long have you been in the business of doing hair?
It's over 20 years I'm in the business of doing hair. It's like 12 years that I'm a registered hairdresser. Yes, and I would say there's days ups and downs. You know, good clients, bad clients, fussy people, non-fussy people, good paying clients and bad paying ones. But above all, I do love my hair. I do love doing hair. And one thing I always tell clients, it's a God-given talent. If you do not have money, I can hook you up.
Nice.
That's it. That's my blend. That's what I give back. If you don't have, check me out. I can hook you up. Because when you go out there, you market me. You wear my brand.
Yes.
So this is one of the things I'm doing for the holiday. So anybody who has somebody in mind who really needs a hookup, work hard all year round, you could check me out. I'm at Steve Barbershop, upstairs Armour Bakery.
Awesome. So what are some of the styles you do? Because now we have trending the knotless braids. And of course, that was one of the braids I was rocking for the Christmas season, right? What are some of the other styles that you do?
Okay, I do knotless braids. I do lace front wig. I do weaving. There's all different ways: free part weaving, full head weaving, side part weaving, invisible closures. I do faux locks, I do haircuts, I do cornrows, I do protective hairstyles.
Okay,
And remember,
nice.
all those hairstyles are protective hairstyles. Your hairline will not break. And I use top of the line products for my finishing because with top of the line product, you get top of the line finishing.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. So, Anthea, another thing before now, I know you studied, doing hair. Tell us a little bit about the background.
Okay. First, I was the first set of young youth in St. Lucia, where at that time the Prime Minister gave 3,000 to each individual to learn advanced hair dressing, and that course was emerged with NRDF and Cecilia Hair Design, and I'm the only one and the only successful product out of that
Of course.
course. And through that, the government reviewed the project and find out we only giving 6 individual for such opportunities. So then they introduced an NSDC. So I'm what NSDC came about.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right.
And then I've traveled. I've been to Guadeloupe and do 1-2 courses. I've been to Canada and do 1-2 courses and stuff like that. So where a Jamaican actually taught me 1-2 tricks and trade, especially in the blending and in the cutting. It took me 3 years to be a professional cutter. 3 years. And I must say thanks to her, Sharon Walker from Jamaica, who gave me the magic hands.
Awesome. So, guys, when I tell you certified, when I tell you talent, and you know your girl here is always fire, and this is the reason for my bomb hairstyles. So, do you also do natural hair and children's hair?
Yes, I do. I have my little Top Nouveau dolls, I call them, and I do natural hair, the latest finger shingles, and I do barbering also.
Okay.
So some women, they find out they go to the barber and they get this hard man look, and they want this soft, feminine haircut, natural haircut for women. So I do that also. So I do barbering for women, not for men. For women, I do finger shingles. I do anything you want to do with your natural hair, I can do it. And I can give you tips and tricks to get that natural hair perfect in the morning and care for it. Yes.
Awesome. Now, before we go, the name of your salon or the name of your business is actually Top Nouveau. Where did that name come from, and what is the meaning of Top Nouveau?
Okay, Top Nouveau came from where our tutors, Cecilia, she said if anybody wants to open a business, therefore that's where Belfan came in and said you're supposed to have a business name. If you want to go ahead and have a business, Belfan will open doors so you could take a loan. So I said, okay, I want to be on top. And then I was raised in Guadeloupe, so I have this French background. So I go, okay, top and new. I want to come with the latest. So how do I blend that in? So I put half English, half French. Top and nouveau. So
Nice.
top and nouveau means new. So you always on top looking new. Yes.
Awesome. You don't need a better explanation than that, St. Lucia. So if you want to be styled and sorted out for the new year, you know who to check. Anthea, so give us your contact information, your social media handles, and tell us where to find you.
Okay, my contact number is 486-6570. I'm located at Central Bakery. That's upstairs. I'm a bakery, Steve's Barbershop. Everybody knows where Steve Barbershop at. And you could follow me on Facebook at Anthea Doxley, or you could follow me on Instagram, Top Nouveau Beauty Salon.
All right. Well, St. Lucia, there you have it. My hairdresser, I gave you my secret. So right about now, I think it's time I get this hair did because the new year is coming and we got to look flawless and Top Nouveau-like. So go to Anthea if you want the slay. All right, guys. So that's it. We're going to take another quick break, but don't go too far. We'll be right back on This Morning, right on your number one leader. Hey there, St. Lucia. Welcome back to This Morning, your number one leader. So to kick off the show for today, of course, you've seen we went shoe shopping, we went to the hairdresser, and now that we've had everything put together, it's time to attend the event for the new year. And of course, with me is nobody unfamiliar. They're all familiar. They're family because we've been to this event before, time and time again. And they are back here with us again this morning to talk to us about Frolic. That is the event for the new year, for the season. So if you don't have your ticket yet, you know what? Let me just hand over to those responsible. Good morning, guys, and welcome.
Good morning, good morning. Hello. So Frolic, January 1st, it's Pigeon Island, the ruins, starts at 1 a.m. Like
You
Chandra
know what?
just
I
said.
feel like I have to cut Sheldon, excuse his manners. Let me say season's greetings, and I'm going to allow Sheldon to introduce himself to you guys before telling you about the event for the season. Good morning, guys. Season's greetings.
Season's greetings, yes. I'm Sheldon Michelle, Epic Events, Kumasi Events, Bacchanal Branches. This is
Siobhan Lloyd, his partner in crime.
Partner in crime, but it's a good kind of crime, right? So we're here to talk about Frolic. What's good with Frolic?
Frolic is, like you said, the event to be at for New Year's. It starts at 1 a.m. So you could do whatever you need to do. If it's church, dinner, go watch fireworks, stay with family and friends, and you come and frolic with us from 1 a.m.
Okay, so on what date is this exactly?
So January 1st from 1 a.m. So it's Wednesday, January 1st.
All right, so as the clock strikes midnight, then we're getting ready for the event at 1.
Right. So you watch your fireworks, you do whatever you want to do, and you come at 1 o'clock.
Awesome. So what makes Frolic the experience for the new year?
Well, like I say, it's a nice, intimate crowd. It's breakfast inclusive, affordable drinks, bottle service. Come with good friends, family. Just come and have a good time in a safe environment.
Awesome. What about you, Shervon? What can we experience from Frolic this year?
Well, I had a blast at our first frolic last year. This year we still did it. And for our 2019 frolic was epic, and we're very excited that people are excited about the whole concept, because we came up with the idea saying what to do after you've seen the fireworks, you've rang in the new year. You know, you want to come together with friends who've done something separate to what you did initially. So it's really people coming together and frolicking together. That's the whole idea of coming to frolic and have a good time. And it's from 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. So you could go to church, you could go to dinner at the hotels, you could come home, take a power nap, and then come to frolic. So you could get there from 2, I'd say, and then we party until 9 o'clock in the morning. We have great DJs. The venue is amazing. Breakfast would be on point, and it's included in the price. It's just a nice way to, like we say, to start your year.
Awesome. And I'm happy you mentioned the food aspect, because I think that's the favorite part, the most anticipated part of any event. I know that's my favorite. So what are we looking forward to on the menu for this year, since it's a breakfast inclusive event?
Well, you know, around Christmas time, the ham, the turkey, the saltfish, the sorrel, the floats, the fruits, you know. Yes.
Are we looking at any eggnog maybe?
You have to come to find out.
Okay, all right. So you don't want to give too much
No,
away.
I
It's
gi- I
come
give
to
the
experience.
basics. You have to come and experience the frolic.
Awesome. So where can I get tickets, and what are the cost of tickets?
Well, the early bird was $125. They were available at the cell. Right now, regular is $150, and they're available at all sell outlets.
Awesome. So who are some of the DJs, the entertainment that we're looking forward to? Give me a little something.
Okay, so the music is going to be great. We have Lychee Sounds, who's one of my favorites. We have A1 Jugglers. We have Hyper D, Hershey, who's recently joined our team. LJ Fabulous, who's like family. He's at all of our events, and Selected Twist. And we may have a surprise DJ.
A sexy DJ coming too.
have a what kind
A sexy DJ.
Well, okay. All right. I'm excited.
So when you come, you check out here. We have a sexy DJ coming. You know,
Okay, so where are we heading for Frolic?
it's Pigeon Island, the ruins. Like I say, it's 1 a.m. to 9. You come from wherever you are and come party with us.
And ladies, you could wear your heels, because there's proper flooring, and then we'll have a shuttle take you from the entrance up to the ruins. Yes. So come to get ready to take your photos, capture the moment, pop your bottles. We encourage people to opt to buy bottles, because, you know, as a group it makes more sense, and you're vibing and having a good time. And yeah, you come to frolic with us and jam and just have fun. I am so excited as well.
Yeah, and if you want, you don't have to walk with cash. We take credit cards as well. So, you know, some people don't want to have cash. You have no purse. You could put your card anywhere and make sure, you know, you're good for the night.
Nice. So we fancy for the new year,
You
guys.
have to come, you know, stylish.
Awesome. Is there a theme for Frolic this year by any chance?
Just stylish.
No, just stylish.
Yeah, you know it's New Year's. Everybody dresses up, so yeah, exactly. You have to come looking good. Come represent. You know, start the new year in style.
Awesome. So, guys, you heard, I mean, they gave you all the information. You have absolutely no reason to miss this event. Now, before you guys leave, give us your social media handles so you know we can go and probably check out the page.
Epic Events 758 on Instagram and Epic Events 758 on Facebook. But Instagram is the best way to connect with us. And yeah, we want to say thank you to everybody who supports our events, not just Frolic, but everything we've done in the past, and everybody who posts our flyers, everybody who shares, everybody who encourages their friends to come to the events. You know, we keep our numbers small because we don't want to take away from the experience. So we encourage persons to get their tickets early because not very likely we'd be accepting money at the door. So that's very important because, again, we don't want to take away from the experience. And come with your crew. Come encourage your people to do whatever they do before they ring in the new year. Afterwards, make a plan to meet at the ruins at Pigeon Island to frolic with us.
All right, guys, and there you have it all said. So we look forward to seeing you for Frolic. And there you have it, St. Lucia. That concludes another edition of This Morning on your number one leader. Now, I hope you guys have a beautiful day today and stay safe. Don't forget to come right back here for another edition of This Morning on your number one leader. I'm your girl, Shandro, signing out, and enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.